If you ask me, I would guess this to be a pretty one-sided match for the cops on the blue team here, but we will see. Gameworks has the ability to do some quick kills, like maybe this one we might see here. We are not gonna see that, but they're gonna get the ball. Flagger gonna drop down though, but Teamwork is dead, which is a pretty good start for the red team here. Flagger also gets up uncontested, although Teamwork is there, and Gameworks is not really... I'm not sure what the plan is. I'm not sure if you've noticed that they actually lost the ball, but they did indeed, and now Effect is dead in the middle. This is going to be blue team's ball to probably take at the end here. Okay, they're gonna get it in the form of a pass from the red team, but they can't really do anything with that pass. Janfo is already down as well, and he's gonna drop down to 1 HP. Gameworks down to 1 HP as well, so it's kind of a stalemate right now. Effect is going to try to rush somehow, but I'm not confident that it's going to really result in anything great, because all the defenders are here. Gets the ball back here, and D-Mark with the pretty expensive TK, but they must still get the ball back to safety somehow. D-Mark down to or back to 2 HP rather, but he's not safe at all. Not at all. Gameworks is okay. He has 2 HP now, so wasn't the easiest kill to get, but they get it at the end, so in the end, I mean. So finally they actually disengage from this defense. Effect is gonna get D-Mark though. Very optimistic rush there to the enemy side. And D-Mark returns the favor by killing Effect exactly the same way. A lot of optimistic rushing here from the ball carriers, from pretty much both sides all the time. Don't think this is going to be a very successful attack, and it's not going to be. Gameworks, however, is going to be in the middle, might get some frags here, we shall see. Gref is probably asking for a pass somewhere, and he's indeed in the bridge, but he has 1 HP, so he's gonna actually fall here to the 2 defenders of the red team. Effect is gonna try to fight D-Mark, but it's too late. Flagger has already fallen, and Effect might be next, and he's going to be indeed. D-Mark with a pretty awkward landing there, and it's gonna result in his death. Gameworks gets 1 hit on the ball as well, and that's gonna mean he gets the second as well. Flagger is gonna try to heal before the attack on the blue side. Gameworks is gonna go very aggressive here on the enemy side. Pretty much standing on the enemy pole at the moment, gets 2 more kills, but the important player, which is the ball carrier, can't get on pole. That's very unfortunate, because it's still a draw, and we are down to 30 seconds on reduction phase. So the cap is pretty much instant at this point. Neither team really getting this passes the pole. So maybe trying for something else this time. Gameworks gets a nice 2 kills. Even though the other one was from Flugger, I guess, and that's gonna be the round. I'm not so sure how the ball carrier actually got so far alone. And how he's survived for so long, but it happens, I guess. Alright, this is a very successful defense. Everyone is dead from the red team. D-Mark is gonna go very aggressive here, but Yanfo might actually be in some trouble here. Tries to pass, and D-Mark actually gets the pass as well. Flugger is not gonna try for the bump, which is kind of unfortunate because D-Mark is going to get a pretty free cap. A 1-0 for 3 cents in the third map on the other match, apparently. Thanks, goes. Oh, this is like both teams are playing super aggressive. They're just pretty much not giving a shit about their ball carrier and just trying to rush everywhere and trying to get some passes on pole. That sort of works right here. Gamers gets the 10% or so, which of course might be enough. We saw the first round go to instant phase without any lead for either team, so it might be enough. D-Mark is gonna try for this very aggressive plays. I'm not so sure if they're so great, to be honest. I'm not a big fan. But in this map there might be some nice lines for passes, and it's not the biggest map. So you don't need to leave your ball carrier alone for the longest time, like on something like Castlemania, for example. Gameworks might get this kill, but it doesn't matter that much as the ball is already away and Greif is coming. To help too. But yeah, here we see the problem of leaving your ball carrier alone. Even though D-Mark gets the ball in the end, he also left Yanfo alone, and Yanfo was just instantly going to die there. There's a lot of aggressive play. And it's gonna favor the defenders here. D-Mark again rushing and not getting punished for that. At the same time, Gameworks is not dead, though he drops down to middle, which is going to give him a lot of trouble, and he's gonna fall. Flugger is gonna fall as well. Gameworks is back in middle, and I'm not so sure what's happening in this game, to be honest. It's very centered in the middle, it seems. Good hit from Gameworks to D-Mark, preventing that rush from happening. That's gonna be the defense. The success of the defense. And again, they're going very aggressive, very fast. Ball carrier is gonna try to rush. It's not gonna work as usual. Gameworks might still be able to get some kills here, but he's not going to do that. Effect gets Grive. And the other red team members get some kills as well, and that's gonna be another middle fight won. I really think both teams should play this more slow. It seems very chaotic all the time, and I'm pretty sure the teams are stressed out as well. And I don't really see the need for this. Like, Gameworks is going ultra aggressive here, and you know, everyone is just running a lot. And Dimmark is getting the ball here. Okay, he's finally getting to heal. He's gonna try from middle, but Gameworks is already there, so gets one hit, but not gonna get the second. Very, very rushy material. A lot of solo plays all over the place. Greif gets good kills in the middle. 2 will be down, and Yanfo is gonna feel confident enough to get on the higher parts of the middle section. Gonna pass to Dmark, and Dmark actually dies just before the pass. Might have been a good chance at percentage, but yeah, I'm surprised they're lacking the team calls, because Gameworks was kinda defensive there, whereas he should have been more aggressive if he knew that the pass line existed. So maybe some issues in communication. Dmark cleaning the house here with Greif, so that's gonna be a successful defense. They're both 1 HP though, so this attack should be ending pretty soon. Dmark is gonna be the first to fall. Effect gonna make sure Yanfo is not doing anything, and Greif is gonna be in a lot of trouble as well. And that's gonna be the defense done. Gameworks with the nice kills gets Dmark and Yanfo both, and that might open this middle enough for them to actually move forward and try to attack. Gameworks gets one more hit on Dmark, and that's a kill. If he gets Yanfo here too, this might be a good attempt at a cap, but Flagor needs to be very fast here. He's gonna try, and that's gonna be a cap. Gameworks really opening up the pole here for Flagor. Very good positioning for the fight there from Gameworks as well. I really liked how he played that. He was very safe, and he was able to get like 6 damage done with only 1 armor. Which is very respectable. Dmark trying for a rush here, and weirdly enough they might actually get on pole here, and they are going to get some percentage. Defensive positioning prevents rushes. But sometimes those mistakes happen, and it's good that they got the kill at the end of the day. And they might actually turn this around. Gonna try to pass to Flagor. Flagor is going to get the ball as well, but they can't get the kill on Yanfo, or they can actually, but Flagor is down to 1 HP, and he's not going to get a ball in time. So Dmark healing in middle, Effect already down to 1 HP. I'm not sure why Janfo wants this ball in this position. He's in a very bad position, to be honest. And D-Mark might just fall as well, and he's going to. Very strange. Strange positioning there. A very strange decision making to actually give the ball to a player who's in such a weak position. Gameworks with a nice pass to the upper blocks. Unfortunately can't heal and he's gonna fall. He does take D-Mark though, so it's gonna be an attack with 2 people, it seems. Janfo is down to 1 HP. He's gonna fall after trying to go aggressive once again, and I'm not so sure if I like these strategies where they just split up everything and just try to go for like this long passes. Gamers is gonna heal here with the respawn. D-Mark gonna try to go aggressive again. Not gonna work out this time. Janfo gets a pass and the nice kill onto effect, but it's gonna fall as well. D-Mark again fails the rush, which to be honest is not so surprising at this point anymore. It hasn't really worked out, except for the one time after the middle fight. I think they're really underutilizing these high positions on the defensive side. Unfortunately, Janfo TKing the ball here, and his team is already dead, and he might follow here. I think he took the ball by accident, but he's gonna get the pass to D-Mark in time. So not the worst of situations here. D-Mark gets a slightly lucky kill on Gameworks before he dies, so, or after he dies, I should say. So the defense is going to be successful. Janfo is gonna get the ball. It's gonna pass Gameworks, but now Gameworks is gonna try to go defensive. Not gonna work though. His team is fighting one guy, and that's going to be a cap. That was very strange decision making, committing 2 people on the one griefing player rather than actually trying to help the ball carrier or fight the ball that's dropped down after. So that's gonna cost them the round, and that's gonna also cost them the map. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, they started already. Oh, it's already 1-0 as well. Okay, that was a very fast round, I guess. Alright, so 3 cents apparently won their match technically, though we know that rounds matter, so... Okay, Gamerax is gonna get the pass and he's actually on pole already again. I'm not really a fan of this defense, to be honest. I don't think that should have happened. So D-Mark is in a pretty good position. If I was Yanfo here, I would probably respawn just to get that second armor. And he's not gonna be doing much here. Probably taking the bumper, but he might just die to Gamerox and he's going to do exactly that. Gamerox asking for the pass now, and the calls are coming pretty late from Yanfo it seems, but the pass isn't coming at all, so I guess that kind of works out. But Greif is just completely ignoring Gamerox, while the ball is still pretty far behind, so could have been dangerous if Gamerox survived for a little bit longer. And they're still holding the ball. They're not losing it, so Gamerox should be rotating. Actually, he's gonna go. He saw the hit on Greif, and he can actually double Greif here. He's gonna do exactly that. And he's gonna probably... I'm not sure about this. I think he's just gonna wait. Might try to fight D-Mark here. Actually gonna maybe pass. Tries to search for the pass to effect, but hard to find the angle here. And the pass isn't very good anymore because there's already a defender on bridge and effect would be forced to jump down anyway, so and the pass comes, but he's actually already dead, so that's a worst case scenario. Yanfo is gonna get on high pole. Might just try to get on pole straight away. Actually gonna wait. Grief is doing some serious damage, but effect with the great saving rocket, so they're going to hold the lead here as we enter reduction phase. Vlogger asking for the pass to bridge. Well, what is his number? 5, okay. Going to try to survive, but already takes 1 hit. And try to pass the effect, but it's not gonna really work out. D-Mark might die here, he's only 1 HP, but nice moves from him. Gets away, and this might be a pretty dangerous defense now. Vlogger is going to be here, but Yanfo is here as well, so they might be onto something, but good kill from Gamerox gets D-Mark and the attack ends there. Now it's the red team's turn to try something here. Gamerox still alive, heals once again and is going to keep his 2 HP. Gonna kill D-Mark as well. Really carrying this game right now, I think. Gets 1 hit. Doesn't get the second, at least in time. Doesn't get it at all, it seems. Okay, it gets it, but doesn't matter that much anymore. D-Mark actually might be getting to the ball here. It's going to be very close, and he's going to get it. 1 hit from the defender there, but yeah, underestimating the power block there. No one watching bridge, which is a big mistake from their side. Really underestimating the power of the rush on climax. So D-Mark saves the round for his team. Gamerox is going to be fighting here and asks for a pass, but he's only 1 HP. I don't think he wants to really go for this fight. Now there's 2 defenders again, actually 3 already, so Might be a pretty hard attack to do, but Flugger is coming here, so maybe they will try for a pass to get some percentage. They try for it, but it's not gonna work out. Alright, so this is going to be a very slow attack, if it's going to be an attack at all. D-Mark already dead, and the ball is getting pressured. Janfo might as well die here. Greif is down as well. Greif is gonna die as well. This is exactly why you don't want to stop and just try to heal. The round is pretty much over to red players just tanking the damage up, and just too slow of disengagements. If they don't heal there, if they just directly go on bridge, they get control of the bridge. They can control the right side power block, probably. If not, they can at least control the left side bridge. So, sort of a classic mistake there. Just taking too long to disengage. Janfo gets a nice pass to Greif, but Greif is in a lot of trouble. They're getting pressured very hard now, and D-Mark is not really helping out. He's going to fall to Gameworks here. Gameworks drops down to 1 HP, but the damage is down to the blue team. And this attack is very hard now, but Flagor actually drops down from the ridge. So this gives the control back to the blue team now. And Gameworks still 1 HP, gonna drop to 0 HP, and D-Mark is going to try to get on pole, and he's going to get there, but 90% is not going to be enough. Flagor gonna try to go to the left side here, but he's only 1 HP, so I wouldn't expect him to survive for too long. D-Mark though is going for the ball carry instead, and Gameworks is gonna drop because of the bumper and the two defenders that had great target focus on him. Effect still has the ball though, so, and still actually surviving. Heals to 2 HP, but is going to fall. Finally, D-Mark gets the ball on the right side, so this should be a pretty good disengagement this time. Decides to drop to middle on what could probably be the worst time possible to do that. They're still doing fine though, even though they're getting pressured a lot, but there's a hole in the defense that they didn't address. Greif is going to be able to just run and pull. There was one defender, I'm not sure what happened there, maybe a small misstep from the defender going a bit too far, kinda eliminating his own chances to... Oh, what a nice kill to Janfo there. Sort of lucky, but he will take it for sure. Good kill to Greif as well, and this might now work out. Flagor is trying a bit too aggressive though. That's gonna cost him his life, and it's also going to make this attack pretty much impossible. Effect is still alive, and he might try to get on D-Mark's trail, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. They get D-Mark, and they get also Janfo, so the ball comes back to the red team actually. Flagor is trying to survive, but doesn't look very easy, and it's not going to be. The pass to Greif is there, but for Greif's sake I hope that it doesn't go through, and it doesn't go through indeed. Effect falls, but gets 1 hit on D-Mark in the process. Gameworks trying to punish D-Mark for his aggression. Effect is back in attack already, and this is a little bit dangerous because Gameworks has a pretty good position here, but at the same time Gameworks falls, so it's going to be very hard to attack. Effect also is lacking a pass line to Flagor. He's gonna try for it, but it's going to be successful defense once again. Greif is gonna fall. And this attack will now be very hard. Gamerx going aggressive. Yanfo is down to 1 HP. Unfortunate TK, but I'm not sure how much it matters. It actually matters a lot because one of the defenders went middle instead of actually going to secure the left side, which is a big issue and a big mistake. So over-aggression costing Hype sucks the last point again. Oh wow, 3-0 on Climax for 3 cents. Alright. To be honest, I would have expected that this map was or this match was more one-sided than the other one, but I guess I thought wrong. Clickbait. Oh, the match is already over? I thought it was the 4th map actually. Oh yeah, Climax was the decider. So 3 cents getting every map. Well played from them. Here though, we have a much more even situation. First map. Which was... Wait, what was the first map? I forgot already. Oh, it was Decade, right? So first map going 3-2 to ToP, and the second map going the same way, 3-2 to ToP. And that map was Climax, and we can check the map situation here. We're currently on last minute, and the final maps will be Babylon and Nanavector. So last minute, another classic map after Climax. Here we go. Here we go indeed. We're in. But everybody loves playing Nana, right? Absolutely everyone. Okay, Effect has the ball here. He's not in a great position, and Gamerx is not really helping by killing him, but maybe he can salvage his His TK here, he really can't, but Yanfo is on 1 HP and he's gonna take the ball as well. So he might actually drop, but he's going to survive and he's going to get the pass as well, but Gameworks with the quick double saves the defense. A good pass as well. If he gets this kill on D-Mark, he has surely salvaged the TK. We shall see. Okay, now it's a bit too late because D-Mark is already killing the ball carrier, but finally Gameworks is going to get him, and Flagor actually still holding the ball with 2 HP. I'm not sure what's exactly going on, but now he's going to fail and die. At the same time though, Gameworks might get on pole and he's going to get on pole. 24%, which is probably like 15 to 20% on the server. Well, and Gameworks can get this kill as well. This is actually pretty bad if he gets this for the blue team. Effect is going to get the kill on Drive as well, but Gameworks with the mistake of going too early. They might still get this kill, but actually Effect gets the wrong kill. He gets the kill on Gameworks, which doesn't help their team. Very chaotic again, and D-Mark once more trying this rush through the line of defense, and it's not going to work. It's not really beneficial, and there goes the... Wait, what? How did he... Oh, he must have dodged that pass. Well, that's very unfortunate, but Gameworks still somehow alive, and he's gonna fight this out. Gets 1 kill, and D-Mark still... Oh my god. Are just killing each other on the red team. It's not necessary. D-Mark trying to go aggressive here, but doesn't look like it's going to be very easy, but he actually baits one of the defenders to follow him, and it's going to make it possible for him to get further ahead and get closer to the pole. He's gonna drop though, and the ball drops as well. That's actually a big relief for the blue team, as they can now maybe defend this, but they have pretty bad positioning for this defense. They're all static in one line. So they still manage to defend that, but the pass to pole is real. Janva is gonna score. Okay, I will try to remember to do that. Actually, they should come automatically, but yeah, I can't show the... I can't... Yeah, for the team kills I can't show, because they don't work in spectator mode. Gameworks with a nice kill to D-Mark to start things off. Janva is gonna be all alone, but he's actually going to get pretty far here. I'm not sure why one of the defenders decided to follow him like that, but it's obviously not a disaster, as the red team still has the ball. These TKs need to end if the red team wants to do anything here. Gameworks is doing a lot of work, but they can't keep killing each other so much. Gameworks still fighting it out at the pole, and why this actually matters is because he's forcing Grive to stay there as well. At the same time, D-Mark is going aggressive and he gets the double effect, which is very important for him and his team. At the same time, I'm not sure why one of the attackers didn't help the ball carrier rather than trying to go for the pole. Anyway, this looks like it's going to be a successful defense game. Gameworks is rotating to help the ball carrier, and the ball carrier is going to get away, it seems. This big kill on Yanfo happens right now, and Rife might end up falling as well. He is going to. A nice kill to D-Mark as well. Gets the ball. Flugger is going to try to rush the pole here, but looks pretty hopeless. No stamina, 1 HP. It's very unlikely that it's going to work. But now, Gameworks again doing work. There should be one defender waiting for the bumper, but he's not gonna get the one shot that he needed to kill Yanfo. And that's kind of a tough mistake to do, because now the blue team is attacking and D-Mark is actually getting close to pole and is maybe even going to cap here. Not quite. Greif might have better luck, and he's going to. Very unfortunate for the red team here. Kinda getting distracted after failing to keep that attack and failing to get that kill on the ball carrier. But now they're back stronger than ever before, just killing everyone. And this is going to be an attempt to get on pole. Looks pretty tough though. The ball carrier dies very early in the fight, and that's usually a sign of an attack ending. And that's exactly what's happened here. Flugger is going to get the ball back to the red team though, so with D-Mark and Greif dead, this might actually... and Yanfo dies as well. Gameworks doing the double taps here, and he's going to get closer to pole, but again the doubles from D-Mark. They need to make this stop. They need to end these mistakes where they give unnecessary double taps to the defenders if they want to get back into this match. Very well defended from the blue team, of course, but with 2 people on pole, you should be able to just stay a bit further away, stay a bit safer. Now this time it's D-Mark who's going to TK. Yanfo is going to take the ball here, maybe knowing that Gameworks doesn't have any rockets left. There's one guy on bridge though, and that's going to be the end of Yanfo. Greif is gonna end as well. D-Mark is here too, and he's actually 2 HP, well not anymore, so I would expect him to fall here sooner or later as well. I'm not quite sure why Effects rotated from behind. I don't agree with that at all. I think rotating from the middle would have been much faster and much more effective. No pun intended. D-Mark down to 1 HP, Greif is going to die, but so is Gameworks, so it's now going to be a hard attack to actually pull off, but Flugger is disagreeing with me. He's just gonna stand on pole, gets 82%, and that's gonna be the end of it, it seems. Oh, maybe not. Effects gets 2 kills. And Greif is going to respawn. Effect doesn't seem to be able to get the 3rd necessary kill to get the ball, and he's very triggered by the spawn camp. Yes, you can stay in your team spawn. That is absolutely allowed. Greif is not really following the action for the ball carrier, but should be getting this kill anyway. And that's exactly what's going to happen. This is still a pretty hard fight to take for the blue team. Gameworks gets 1 kill but can't get the 2nd, and Flugger is in a tough spot now. Might get this kill though. Greif is only 1 HP. But he's gonna heal up, and it's back to 2 HP now. Going to try to get the ball out, but he's not going to be successful. And arm your red players jumping down on his head. And this is the red team's round to take. It's their round to lose. They have 2 minutes to defend. And that indeed they're doing just now. Gameworks with the two important kills, and this reset should be theirs for sure. Janfa down to 1 HP, he's gonna be throwing his life away, it seems. Maybe not though. Gameworks takes the ball a bit too early. Some miscommunication. They thought to maybe do the pass towards the power block, but instead it's actually DMark who's going to try to get on pole. He gets 42%, which is definitely not 42% here. It's more like 5%, but very, very dangerous situation because it's almost instant, and if DMark got on pole for maybe 0.1 seconds more, it would have been a capture. So these are not the mistakes the red team wants to be doing if they want to still keep this game going. Currently 2-0 for ToP in maps, and this might be the final attack to do it, and it's going to be. They can't quite get the kill there, and that's going to be the third map going 3-0. To ToP. We could see from the damage that Hype Sucks absolutely dominated in terms of damage done. Unfortunately, they didn't manage to do the key kills in attack, so the ball carrier was always the one that survived, or they took the ball too early and couldn't keep the attack going. Some mispositioning and some maybe mechanical troubles. Very chaotic rounds though. There wasn't much build in an attack, if I'm honest. Mostly it was just seeing an opportunity and running for the pole and hoping for the best. Kinda just trying these suicide pushes that didn't really work out. At the same time, maybe having some issues in defense on the Hype Sucks team's side, which we could also see in Climax with the lack of bumps and sometimes missing rockets in pole defense. Either way, I 100% agree with DMark here. Warm-up isn't something you should use to practice maps. Something you should use to warm up. Just, you know, move your hands, get a sweater, you're warm, then you can play. But practice the maps before you play an official game. Alright, so looks like Flagor has done enough damage here to secure this ball to his team. D-Mark is going to take it, but I'm not sure if he's going to survive. Effect actually focusing Greif here, which I'm not really sure about. D-Mark was down to 1 HP. I can't say I agree with the target focus, but they get Greif at least, so that's one player out of the attack for now. Of course he's already back because this attack has been taking a long time already. D-Mark already on pole. The bump is there, the damage is there. Flago gets the ball and he seems to be able to get far enough to actually secure the defense effect with the last 2 kills there. Gameworks getting good kill for his team there as well, so they can actually start this attack off nice and smooth. Gameworks gets 1 kill on Yanfo, and that might open things up, but at the same time Effect is all alone, going to die to D-Mark here. So blue team gets the ball again. D-Mark might fall here, down to 1 HP. He's going to still stay alive. Yanfo on the other hand is going to be facing D-Mark, Gameworks here, and he's not going to be surviving this. Gameworks with good reactions there. Avoiding all damage as well, but jumps down to middle again, which I don't really understand why he did that. Very much lost an armor for no reason at all. But they're still going to keep the pressure up, it seems. Oh, Effect with the I don't know what that was. Just hug the ball carrier. D-Mark is going to be asking for a pass, but he's already dead. Greif is already dead as well. Yanfo is the last survivor. Not sure what he can do here alone. Gameworks is onto him, trying to get the pass, and Effect is pressuring D-Mark. D-Mark is going to drop down. Yanfo back to 2 HP. D-Mark is going to die, so that's one option less for the blue team to actually play around. Our Gameworks will get the kill on Yanfo, but the blue team still gets the ball at the end of the day, so they're gonna be pretty happy with this. D-Mark though missing the pass, or rather Greif missing the catch maybe. I'm not sure what happened there. And thus they will be giving the ball to the red team. Flago relatively safe, and Effect and D-Mark getting Effect and Gameworks getting 2 kills. 1 more damage to Yanfo, and this might be the start of the attack. Oh, D-Mark doesn't die, and that's actually a huge deal here. They are still going to get on pole, and even though that's not really a 99, it's going to be a 90 or so. It's going to be the lead, let's say it this way. So that's gonna be an important lead, and a very uncharacteristic miss from Gameworks there. Going to get killed, but D-Mark is only 1 HP. I'm not sure what he hopes to do with 1 life here. He's gonna try, and he might actually just get it. There's no rockets flying his way, so he's gonna be free to walk on pole. Greif also providing a nice distraction there. But I'm kinda surprised that the lack of aggression, considering it was almost instant phase, so you can't exactly let the ball carrier just chill on your pole. Gameworks with the nice kills here, but good turnaround from Greif. Gets the double and also gets the ball back here. Nice catch from Janfo. Very difficult pass to get. He gets it nicely. Denmark is going to be falling here. Greif is gonna ask for the pass, but I'm not so sure what he can do here. There are no defenders very close, and just as I say that, Gameworks will be pressuring Greif. And at the end of the day, everyone is 2 HP, and the blue team is going to be respawning, so Gameworks will be pretty happy with this. Effect is going to drop though. There's no protection for the ball carrier here. Gameworks playing this very well though, so making sure that there's no real consequences to this loss of the ball carrier. Effect is going to be alive. And Janfo actually killing D-Mark, so they might be able to get pretty far here. Oh, good pass to Effect, and Effect is going to get on pole for sure. And he's going to actually cap. So that's going to be the first point in this map going Hype Sucks' way. Hype Sucks' way? How do you say that? I don't know. Either way, Janfo is going to be falling here, but at the same time, big mistakes from the defense. Why do they both go there, and D-Mark is going to get on pole and he's going to just straight up cap? Was very, very bad. Terrible defense there from the red team. Not sure what they really wanted to do there, but well, these rushes from D-Mark are very predictable, and they are like not very planned in many ways. If you can't have a defender watching for them, making sure that he just can't straight up wall compole, it's going to be very hard for you to play against him. It's easy to punish, but when you can't do that, then it's hard to play against. Effect should be dropping here, and he is going to do exactly that. Pass to D-Mark here. D-Mark is going to miss the pass though. Now he's going to just fly for the pole. I'm not sure what he is hoping to achieve here. I would say that the best he can do is die. That's what he's going to do. Janfo wasn't really ready for a pass, I think. Gameworks going very aggressive. I'm not sure about this plan, but he's still somehow 2 HP and he's also on pole. What's going on, guys? How does he do this? That's completely ridiculous that he didn't die there. Is this a public game? Am I on the right server? Oh, it says Speedball League. Doesn't look like to be a public game. That's very strange. Alright, and maybe this is going to be the last round. And that's exactly what it is. Alright, well, I don't have much to say. Some problems, obviously. on both sides in defense. But that's going to be the third map in this series, going 3-2 for ToP. ToP is taking all maps so far, but not without losing some rounds. So currently ToP up to 12 points, as in rounds 1, while Hype Sucks has won 6 rounds. So even though it's 4-0, the actual results could be worse for Hype Sucks. So I would imagine this is not the end of the world for them. So we're gonna go to Nanavector, the deciding map. Well, sort of decider anyway. There's no real deciders in this format, unless the match goes 2-2, I guess. But this match is 4-0, so there's nothing to decide except for the final round scores that will be added to the league scoreboards. So we're gonna see what happens here when the players finally decide to jump into action. No, it wasn't 3-1. I think it was 3-0, right? What were the maps again? I'm pretty sure last minute was 3-0, and other maps were 3-2. Babylon, Climax, and Decade 3-2. Last minute 3-0. Okay, teamwork with the rush here might actually work out if Effect dies here, but Gameworks is ready this time. He has had enough of these rushes. But Greif hasn't had enough yet. He's gonna try to keep this attack going. It's going to fall though. Teamwork is back in action though, but not sure how well it's going to go, because Janfo is the last man standing for now. Greif is here, but Janfo is in some really big trouble. It's only 1 armor, and Gameworks is going to get the ball away, it seems. Greif gets the ball, accidentally takes the bumper, or I don't know if it was an accident or not, but Effect might get this kill, but I think he should have probably blocked the wall jump there to have a good chance of succeeding in that. Gameworks fighting with Janfo, going to get the kill, and that's going to make this attack or defense a lot easier. Teamwork, the last guy standing. Gameworks is ready for him, but they don't have the slightest clue of what they want to do in attack, and that's going to result in a massacre, as all the red players are going to die here. I think they're just going way too fast when they already lost the timings. Effect is going to get the kill here though, so maybe he can do something. His teammate is right behind him as well. Gonna die now though, so Effect in big trouble. Denmark with a very aggressive play. It's gonna cost him 1 HP and he's gonna fall as well. Effect kinda missing the timing there. He should have probably went for the kill on the window. But it's all fine as Gameworks is still on pole. Flagor getting the kill on Janfo, and this should be a clean defense. I'm not sure about this drop to the tunnel entrance from Gameworks. It could have been very dangerous, but luckily for him, Grife turned to fight, so it wasn't that dangerous. Gameworks needs to go back right now. Okay. It's going to respawn, but this is already a bit too late, I feel. They get the kill on D-Mark, which is fine. But I think you want to avoid this chasing as much as possible. Janfo is going to fall here. I'm not sure what's really happening in these attacks, because it should be pretty much over when the ball drops like that, but somehow they get it back and somehow they're able to continue the attack. Okay, good kill from Gameworks. D-Mark is going to be 1 HP here, but he should heal here. Somehow, I don't understand how he actually survives in a 1v3 there, but somehow he does, and Grife is going to go first here, or try to go, but they're both going to be very very uninvited to this pole party. D-Mark still gets some pole, but he can't cap. Gameworks is going to fall, but Effect cleans the house, and they are somehow going to defend. And this means they still have a chance. Not anymore though. That's the round done. Maybe not? Okay, it's done. So there's an obvious lack of protection. And the ball carriers are constantly in trouble, which you don't really want to have. Happening all the time in this map. Gameworks is on pole though, but he can't really do anything. Effect is confused by the numbers again. They're so hard to follow. So Effect is going to try to get on pole, but he's not going to be successful. Grife is going to take the pass here. Gameworks is on pole though, so wait, is he following? Okay, nice bump and nice kill. He was taking a long time to actually realize that tunnel though. Not sure if it's just maybe a lack of practice on this map or something else. Maybe just he was focusing on the wrong things, but either way, they get the defense. Effect is going to respawn here. Flagor gets the kill on Grife, which should make this defense pretty easy. Effect is going to be on time to protect the bridge. Yeah, the score is 12-6 in rounds. And in maps it's 4-0 for ToP. So again D-Mark getting this kill, and that's going to be another round for D-Mark. big mistakes in defense here. Mistakes that shouldn't happen, and D-Mark with the bad manners there as well. It looks like we're heading to a 3-0 on this map, or well, that we don't know, but looks like we're heading to a 5-0 in maps at least. Which, to be honest, I think it was expected. This might be a favorable fight for the red team, actually. But they can't get the Greif kill. Finally it comes, and Flagor is on pole, he's going to get percentage, but the rest of the team is a bit too late to get the punishing kill on the wall carrier, and that's going to be the end of the attack. But hey, at least they got lead. This is very dangerous. I think that's going to be 3-0, and that's exactly going to be the end of the match.